Its falling, toppling, sliding, spreading, and flowing, further differentiated by the geological material involved. Could be bedrock, debris, or soil. And common time of landslides include debris falls and rock falls. The simplest way to prevent the formation of landslides is to avoid construction in areas that are already prone to or could become susceptible to landslides. However, in practice, areas with varying degrees of landslide risk are often utilized. The assessment of land parcels at risk of landslide should consider both natural and anthropogenic factors, as future predictions of cost for landslide prevention measures need to be made. And over the past decade in Ukraine, more than 23,100 landslides have been recorded. The area of eroded land in Ukraine reaches 10.5 million hectares. Annual soil losses due to erosion in the country amount to about 600 million tons. Their formation is linked to atmospheric precipitation and temperature patterns, groundwater levels, topography, and other factors. Erosion and landslides are most actively expanding in connection with vigorous anthropogenic activities, construction, agriculture, and deforestation, which contribute to the destruction of the natural barrier that holds soils in forested areas. The risk of landslide occurrence should be taken into account and the initial stages of assessment, since if negative indicators are detected, subsequent stages might not be meaningful. The parcel might not be suitable for construction or other activities. In case of threats or unfavorable conditions, potential solutions need to be developed, such as surface drainage, evidence of construction, and other viable options. Individuals, particularly experts in this field, should possess a high level of expertise, since even a small oversight could lead to disaster or other extraordinary situations. Every precaution should be taken to ensure that those involved have the necessary knowledge and skills to prevent and manage the risk effectively. Landslide risks should be prior to initiating any mitigations efforts to prevent its manifestation. Experts can develop projects to reduce the likelihood of landslides after conducting geotechnical surveys and investigation. Field studies are extremely valuable in this regard. Photo 1 depicts the consequences of a savage leak and the development of a large scale resulting from this incident. Well, this picture was made by, I think, my group mates on this summer geodesy practice. We had some 1 day, like one part geology practice, and also we see this like situation in the Galsivsky district of Kyiv. To be honest, it's really like sad view for everyone, because there could be some park, some playground for children, but some erosion is happening here, and from year to year it could be much bigger, and deaths could be higher. So for me, it's really important to pay attention to this and do some things to protect this place. And when comparing plains and slopes, where future landslides or gully formation could occur, it can be said that the flatter lands will correspond to standard market prices, provided the infrastructure and other factors are well developed. Lands edged to are situated in areas prone to landslides or gully formation may experience both decrease and an increase in value. This depends on the implementation or lack thereof anti-landslide and anti-gully measures. Additionally, demand should not be overlooked. Purchasing a parcel of land on a slope with a picturesque view will likely have an advantage over others, which can significantly drive up the price. The best innovation could be the use of the Landslide Susceptibility Index, LSI. In the land assessment process in Ukraine, as proposed by Chao and Chen, there is like two people that I have read their like article. It was written in 2020 and also its modification depending on the accessed area. This index is based on factors which is depicted in figure 2. The research finding or demonstrate that on a regional scale, the most significant factors that influence on occurrence of landslide include, I don't want to calculate all of them, like slope, angle, altitude, distance, roads, and everything that we can read there. Therefore, all factors proposed by the study colleagues reflect the susceptibility of a site of landslides on a regional scale and could be employed in the future for land assessment tasks. It's evidence that when assessing the risk of landslide occurrence in different territories within Ukraine, the scale of the study and the utilization of field research data can alter the relative significance of various factors in their list. To my mind, that half of these factors are really important and should be connected with the price of land when people want to or person want to buy it, and also it depends on the reason and what in the future will be on the area which will be bought in some time. For instance, NDVI level and distance to roads, it's really different factors. And for instance, if some factory or some organization want to buy area and build their maybe some building or farm, if we talk about farm, NDVI level will be a really major factor. But if we talk about some infrastructure, distance to roads and other factors will be more interesting and more better to know than NDVI level. Also, I want to tell about another recommendation for landowners during land utilization and preparation for sale is to consider a list of measures to prevent the development of erosion processes and landslides on the land parcel. First, its surface drainage can effectively divert surface water from the slope, thereby reducing the likelihood of landslides. Next, it's creating stable gentle slope, or embankments can be more cost-effective than the constructing vertical retaining walls. This approach can ensure stability and prevent landslides by utilizing soil reinforcement in the form of high-strength dirt. Next, also it could be restoring damaged slopes often involves removing the destroyed material and replacing with more durable material, often extracted rock or fill material to strengthen the slope. These measures, when properly implemented, can contribute to mitigating the risk of erosion and landslides, increasing the safety and stability of the land parcel for its intended use or sale. In conclusion, it's evidence that seating construction project or parcels susceptible to landslide can potentially insult landowners, carrying the risk of triggering hazardous geological processes with irreversible consequences. Regions with specific geological formations such as right bank of the Dnipro River characterized by erosion-prone loamy soils are particularly susceptible to landslide processes and erosion. Hence, factoring in potential landslide process during land parcel assessments for various purposes is strongly advised. This proactive approach can aid in averting and preempting possible ramifications during or post-construction. By embracing this measure, we can advance responsible land utilization, contributing to erosion and gravitational process prevention. The development of risk maps can furnish stakeholders with vital insights, empowering informed decision concerning land usage and development. Thank you for your attention. I hope that everything was clear.
Thank you very much, Anastasia, for your presentation.